Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Grim, good evening. Good to see you. Hope that new PC is thrumming along. Well, everyone, it's double experience time. I'll probably pause this for now, just pretending like this is good for me to do. And we are going to be doing the quest, The Light Within. I got my woodcutting to 80. Everything is set for this 2015 Sliskay's game number 10. And, well, who do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to talk to Elund in the Ithel district of Prif. No problem, we can do that. What do I need? The enchanted key, an exoskeleton set, a grand defense potion, and 3 light cores. Okay, well, let's see about that. Nickman, good morning. There's my enchanted key. Here is my exoskeleton set. Okay, thank you. Excellent, excellent, Nickman. Thank you. Okay, then I think that might be everything I need. Grand defense potion. Okay. I don't have that. I'll go to buy it. You found a fun little game called Cauldron? Okay, cool, Nickman. Thank you for the recommendation. What kind of game is it? Is it an idle game, an incremental game, an ARPG? Puzzle game? What do I got? Okay, sounds good. Wow, that's a fancy looking potion there. Alright. And I don't know what I'm going to need for this, but let me just be a little bit safe and get some more sharks. And then we will go all the way... Oh, that's not the right place. I got excited. This one. Nice, Nickman. So is it like Talented's tech tree? Or Path of Exile? Alright, so let's see. We need to find Elund in the Ithel district. Sure. I'll pretend like I know where that is. Alright, well, you've got me intrigued. Dun, dun, dun. What a good-looking place, huh? Nice music and everything. You know, I don't recall if I went up here, but I want to check it out anyway. Kind of an amazing little ruin. Corrupted Saren stone. Uh-oh. A statue of Saren. Indeed. Alright. Well, that's nifty. My prayer points are full. This place is enormous. Summoning obelisk, you say, huh? I'd like to pretend I knew where that was, so I'm just going to take the tour. I'm just going to see the sights. And just poke around until I find the right place. This is where you fish. Are there, like, street signs in this place? Mm-hmm. Kadarn. Treyhairn. Mm-hmm. This is where we mine. There we go. Alright, so this is Ioworth. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, these supports for this balcony are not as robust as you'd like. All right. Dr. Incompetent, can you feel it? The whole city is shaking. It did start shaking. That is, I feel it. It's as though the city is tearing itself apart. It feels that way. The voice of Saren seems to amplify the problem. The crystal of the city is resonating with the song in a way we've never seen before. The crystals seem to be shifting toward the Tower of Voices. It's almost as if they're working their way toward the fragment of Saren, like plants grasping at the sun. And I think I feel it too. These crystals were once a part of Saren. They are willing me to bring them back together, Dr. Incompetent, I'm sure of it. Hey, Snore, good evening, good to see you. What do you think is going to happen to Prith? I'm not sure. I don't want to imagine the consequences for our beautiful city if the crystal movements get any worse. The elders share my concerns, and a sacred conclave is to be held in the upper chamber of the Tower of Voices, as is elven tradition in times of need. The elders believe that the crystals are changing because Saren is trying to reform, but she cannot do so alone. I think the elders intend to vote on bringing Saren back. You've been instrumental in helping us so far. Will you attend the conclave with me? Of course. I accept. I knew we could count on you. The conclave is imminent. We should hurry to the Tower of Voices. I'll meet you there. All right. The Tower of Voices, eh? I don't know. Looks like a tower-ish. Middle? Okay. I believe you. Conclave it. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. It's a big fire. I can add logs to it. Oh, I see it. Beer. Hey, Sir Theodore, good evening. Good to see you. Um, Port Clan Dungeoneering. I see. Do I want to go to the clan? Mm-hmm. No, that's not what I want to do. Up the stairs. Okay. Ah. Well, Snore, that's a great question. There's going to be a survivalist video posting tomorrow, my friend. Sir Theodore, we are doing The Light Within. This city's a-shaken. They're returning to her core. I can feel it. We need to restore Saren before our city collapses. Dr. Incompetent, well met. I confess I am pleased to see you. Perhaps you can help us with this chaos? You are the first human to attend such a conclave, young one. How the times change. Ah, young one. Oh, Lord Chris, we are all young ones to me. Hey, good to see you guys. Likewise, but I'm afraid the situation is too dire to go through the niceties. We must discuss the issue at hand. Indeed, we have all seen the changes in the crystal. The trees cry out in fear as the city writhes and stretches. I, for one, think Alund is right. We have finally regrown our city. I will not lose it again. It's time we brought Saren back. How do the crystals Prifundus is made from relate to Saren? Millennia ago, Saren made the ultimate sacrifice for the elves. Rather than leave us when Guthix established his edict, she chose to stay. She shattered herself into thousands of crystals so that she would always be with us. She found a loophole in the edicts. We kept these crystals close, and since they had unique properties, we used them in a variety of our crafts. Notably, in our architecture, most of our toilets are made of this crystal. Well, you know, Nick Man, of course, right? I don't. Saren of the gods and goddesses seems to be, in the more benign camp, but I like to think of it as the episode of The Simpsons where the doctor explains to Mr. Burns that he is not able to die of disease because he has so many that they're like all trying to fit through the door to kill him at once, but they can't because they all get stuck together and jam the door. It's the same thing. If, the more gods in the mix, the more difficult it is for one of them to take power, and I hope they just squabble amongst themselves and leave the people to their bidding. Exactly, Snore. Parts of this magnificent city that surround us were constructed from those very crystals. We are surrounded by Saren. How is it possible to bring Saren back? It's been thousands of years since her shattering, but we always held faith. Our scholars have continued to research all possible avenues. The leading avenue is a very controversial path we like to call superglue. We use this magical, clear adhesive to slowly and meticulously piece the crystal shards back together. In under just 30 seconds, this magical substance is supposed to harden. We've sent some of our brightest scouts into the east to investigate non-elven forms of magic, but such journeys have proved perilous. Some of those chosen have still not returned. It was deeply saddening to hear from Ilfine that one was murdered on her way to meet a contact in Mauritania. So I could have told you this. Mauritania, not so sapia. There's some sinister folk allowed to occupy space in that part of the world. Indeed, I believe our past holds the key, but we are still unlocking the secrets of our ancestors. Maybe they're looking into that blood magic. How do we decide? As is tradition, it shall be put to a vote. One voice will emerge from many. Dr. Incompetent, ordinarily, only clan leaders are permitted to vote. Though given the circumstances, we're in agreement that you have earned that right. That's right. As our honored guest, you will cast the first vote. What say you? Should Saren be reformed? All right, so... Exactly, Sir Theodore. It's like we're playing Jenga with Saren crystal shards, you know, and we get it all up, and you're like, oh, you know what? This one from the bottom here, it needs to go up on the top. This is actually a head... Oh, we've knocked it over. I think that reminds me, there was this footage, it's probably a meme at this point, of this guy who was like... Nick, man, I hope not. He was at some college and he had set up, like, trying to break a world record for the world's longest, like, domino chain, I think. He had set up this, like, or he had built some kind of structure out of dominoes or something like that. And there was this, like, hack journalist guy who was trying to interview him. And, like, you know, this is old school, maybe from the 90s or something. And he had a microphone cable. And, like, his microphone cable, he, like, moves it so he can get closer to ask the guy questions. And the cable, like, hits the dominoes and, like, just destroys, like, all of the man's work. And his facial reaction is unbelievable. That's what I would think of with, like, the Saren thing. Like, we've got it, everything's there. And then, you know, somebody kind of, like, trips, knocks it over. So I'm going to vote no. Saren sacrificed herself for a reason. She should be allowed to stay shattered. Saren made a choice. The reasons for which no amount of reflection or meditation may ever help us truly understand. I say we respect that choice. There is an ache, though, from Isafdar. Through the roots of our great city to the tallest spire, nature itself yearns for her return. I vote she be reformed. Agreed, we cannot ignore what is happening outside these very walls. I vote she may be made whole once again. My husband, Synog, died to protect the walls around us. These walls that were built from Saren's crystal. She shattered herself so that we could prosper. We should honor their sacrifices. Exactly, Sir Theodore. We could find other ways. So, Lady Traharan, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the lady who gives you the exoskeleton suit, who's like the Tinkerer, or is that a different one of them? Because I'm kind of like getting this image where she's in charge of the exoskeletons. And like her husband's name, Synog, it's like so close to Cyborg. Like I'm getting this mental thing where like she built her own, like, you know, hunk husband out of robot parts and is lamenting, Synog's passing. My husband, the beautiful and muscular, perfectly crafted Synog, passed away. And we want to, honor his memory. We could find other ways to stabilize the city. I also believe we should honor her sacrifice. Even as scholars, we can never claim to fully comprehend the decision Saren made. Well, I say we restore her. The Ithel cannot deconstruct these growths forever, and I long for the chance to sing Saren back to her true form. She definitely needs to try that, Sir Theodore. Lady Ithel, you are right. We cannot rely on your clan to repair everything forever. I vote that we restore Saren. Even in times of peril, we stand by tradition, I see. The vote currently stands at a tie. Lady Heffen, you have the deciding vote, it appears. So, my presence is interesting here because, if I wasn't here, then they actually could come to a tie. Now, they wouldn't have because I voted no. But it's interesting that, I make it an odd number. I spent many years living alone in the poison wastes, contemplating this very question. At first, I was blinded by the feeling of betrayal some of you may still harbor. But as the years turned into decades and the decades trickled into centuries, my meditative state grew deeper and I began to feel it. We have an innate connection to Saren's crystals. Like them, this connection runs deep into the soil of these lands. She is as much a part of Tiranwin as we are. I don't know if it's an innate connection. It's more that you're just wearing them on your head. The Heffen clan has purified its crystal long enough. It is our duty to reform Saren. So it is decided we shall find a way to restore Saren. I don't really support this, but, I'm not going to say no to this. And here's why. I've already been playing this game. And this game is this. I made a choice way back in the Sliske quest chain to be godless. Actually, this was right when I became the World Guardian. Made this choice. And then most of these quests following have been me bringing back certain gods after the edict. So I was responsible for restoring Saren's bro, right? Am I remembering that correctly, that Zeros is Saren's, I don't want to say twin, but they're two sides of the same coin or whatever. And now I I messed up Zeros. And so I'm going to do, my part to the same thing for Saren, where they're going to be singing to bring back Saren, and they're going to be singing, and I'm going to sing the DuckTales theme song or something like that, and kind of disrupt the reformation of Saren just enough so that she's out of whack. I mean, because I feel like I've already participated in, the bringing back of so many gods and goddesses. I might as well. There was nothing I don't think I could do. Mather, good evening, my friend. About, Zamorak touching the stone of Jas. I think that Sliske set that up so that I couldn't have, maybe I could have done something that was more anti-Zamorak, but I kind of helped out there. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Snore. I messed up when Sarah Doman. I don't know if what I did could have also worked out any differently for was it Ceramic who got, which one of the White Knights got wrecked by Sarah Doman's horrifying, like, magical resurrection attempt? Well, I mean, Sir Theodore, it already felt that way. Sir Owen, right. I already feel like I think we had this discussion that the elves and their singing is very similar to, the Cimmerillion, like the elves in early Middle Earth, and the singing of creation, and how, Morgoth disrupted it. But no, I'm not going to be Morgoth, but I don't know. We'll see. So my point is, we're just going to go along for the ride. And it solidifies my place as the worst world guardian in history. Like, I told Guthix when Guthix was passing, like, don't worry, I'll protect Gielinor. And then through a series of breadcrumbs that Sliske leaves that give me really almost no option as a player, I go about repopulating Gielinor with gods, which is the very thing that Guthix didn't want to happen. So I just am probably the worst hero that Gielinor deserves. Where do we start? Perhaps a potion to give us further insight through internal reflection? I feel like that, that David Bowie song, like The Man Who Sold the World. Like, the people on Gielinor are going to be like, the world's getting wrecked by these god wars. Like, what's going on here? Can't Guthix help us? No, Guthix allowed himself to be killed by Sliske and then appointed this terrible person to be the world guardian, and he's failed miserably, and the Anima Mundi is going to explode and destroy the world. Okay. So a potion will present insight through internal reflection. Our clan has piles of research into how crystal singing might be used. Thanks, Sir Theodore. Yeah, I'm doing my best. It takes a village, and it's a tough job, all of which has been inconclusive. No one has any idea where to start. What about if we were to... Quiet. Enough squabbling. I may have a solution. I don't know if they're squabbling. I think this is collaboration. Like, they're just spitballing ideas and trying to make it happen. A little far-fetched, perhaps, but desperate times call for desperate measures. The ancient elves of my clan once smithed an artifact that was imbued with the power to manipulate time. That sounds like a good idea. You speak of the key. I have heard only tales in books. Wasn't it lost long ago? The enchanted key? Yeah, it's been in my bank. I might know where it can be found. I actually have it with me now. I kind of replaced the locks on my personal player-owned house with this key, funnily enough. I use it all the time. Can you all refresh my memory? When I was back on I went through the gate, and we went to the world or realm that the Majorat and Zeros and Saren come from. Mother Ma, did we kill her? Did I do that as well? Like, is she okay? What happened to her? I kind of forgot. Like, she's still there? Flailing around? Okay, we just ran away. So she's just there, like, screaming in a kind of nonsensical way in the volcano? Okay, good. I was starting to feel bad for a moment. Okay. Oh, that certainly is a twist of fate. That's right, I woke her up. Yeah, that's right, Sir Theodore. Let's not go throwing around the word okay too loosely. How will going back in time help our situation? It may allow us to speak to one of our ancestors who possesses a deeper knowledge of crystal singing or elven magic, perhaps even both. Okay. Lady Elune? Or maybe even Saren herself. What better way to find out how to restore her? There are risks, of course. Meddling with time is a dangerous game. We must proceed with caution. We elves have a relationship with time that allows us to slow its effects, but reversing it completely could create branches. Okay, so here's the deal. If we can go back in time, all right, we don't want to create branches. We don't want multiverse madness. But, what's that sport on the birds that the gnomes play? They, like at the Enchanted Tree or whatever, they have that, like, real competitive game that they're all into. Gnome Ball, is that what it is? Okay, maybe there's no birds, but Gnome Ball, right. That's the important thing. We go back in time. We make a wager on a known Gnome Ball champion. Get rich. Millions of gold pieces could be flowing through our fingers. We just have to get a sports almanac for all Gnome Ball championships before we go back in time. Irvin, good idea. That's right, Sir Theodore. That's what we need. Kraft, good evening. Okay, Nick Man, I hear you. But then there's another thing we can do. Here's another one. We make the wager, 1K gold. We hit the jackpot because we know the outcome. Then, while we're still back in time, we put the money into gnomish mutual funds to collect compound interest. Thousands of years later, we go to the bank to make a withdrawal of our unbelievably appreciated initial investment. Then we take that money, go back in time, and invest it again. And we keep doing this for as many times as necessary to have all of the gold possible. And then at that point, we can maybe help them out with whatever it is they need. They want to, you know, sing a song. Exactly, Sir Theodore. Now, you're following me. You're following me. Branches and splinters in the flow of time. Dangerous indeed. How does this key work? The general belief is that the key is attuned to a few specific moments in time, mostly times of historical significance, such as early Gielinor and so forth, as well as the first inaugural Gnome Ball Championship. However, from my studies, I believe it's more than the key exists outside of time and can be focused on a specific goal. Like gambling. If you know what you're doing, of course, which I obviously do. Yeah, I know you've been around the block, but I don't know if I trust you with the key. Let me have the key a moment. I'll attune it properly. Wait, no, I didn't agree. I didn't say you could have it. I don't get to make... Okay. Now this bit goes here. Then I turn this like so. Now I just need to realign the positronic ray. The what? Nothing. Ignore that. Also ignore the faint smell of fudge. Why do my teeth taste of lemons? No reason. Everything is fine. No need to panic. You are a lemon. I kind of feel the need to panic right now. There, done. The key should now be attuned to a place and time that will help us restore Saren. What now? Lady Trea has attuned the key. You should see where it leads. Sure, I'll do that. Hey, Toilet, thank you for following. Okay. Look, they let me vote, which I appreciate, but I need my own fancy circle. I don't feel like I'm part of the group here. The key vibrates softly in your palm, slowly turning to face east. We go east. It's in this room. I can feel it. Okay, no, it's not. Oh. Well. I don't think this blue square is going to do it anymore. Unless I need to actually talk to people, but... let me look at the map. Here, take me to the surface. Hit me. Alright, wait. Zoom me out. Alright, okay. So... yeah, it's not helpful, is it? Here I am. And where would I think... oh god, don't do it. Who wants to take a bet? I just have this Entrana feeling. And I'm going to go here. Exactly, Sir Theodore. It just feels Entrana. But I'm going to go to Falador. And I'm going to just use my key. And just do a little bit of... let's just see. Is it going to point west? Yeah. Yep. It's going west. Alright. I don't even need to mess around then. I need to go get naked. think I could work out with the monks. I mean, on Intrana, like, I'm in conversation physically with Saradomin. Can't Saradomin just pass along a message to the Intrana people? Let this poor guy bring his regular equipment here. Just let him do his thing. Like, he's going to have to visit this island so often. Give the guy a break. He's got my seal of approval. Well, he might not give it to me anymore, but I did some naughty things. Fine. You happy? I've got nothing. Oh no, I forgot the key. Okay, well that's a problem. Gonna have to check. There a bank over here? Can I get a letter mailed to me? Alright. Right, give me 1 second. I'll just be right back. That was fun. I like that boat ride. Let's do it again. Un momento. Cerebrum, how goes it? I hope there's never a point when I'm in the place over by Eagle's Peak where you can commune with the memories of Guthix. What's that place called again? I can't remember the proper name of it, but, you know, where you make the engrams and all that jazz. So there, while I'm learning the Hall of Memories, right, thank you, Nickman. While I'm at the Hall of Memories, I really hope there's never a place where I can somehow talk to Guthix in the next life. Like, whatever happens to Guthix after Guthix is killed. And Guthix can communicate to me from the proverbial other side, and Guthix asks, how's it going? Like, how are you doing? Are you still fighting the good fight? And I gotta be like, you know, it's a funny story. I kind of am partially, if not completely, responsible for erasing your edicts and returning all of the gods to Gilnor. Well, I mean, I've got so much experience, Sir Theodore, I don't know where the ghosts go, but I could certainly talk to him. I have an amulet that gives me that power. So I talk to dead people quite frequently in this game. Cats, people, whatever. It could happen. Alright, west. Is it in that sand pit? Alright, maybe it's not Intrana. Maybe I didn't have to come here. I just kind of guessed. Alright, so let's look at the map then. Legends Guild. Sure. Well, Witch Haven. Could be some slug stuff. Sure, slug it up. Here, hit me. I feel like the Slug Queen's gonna make a big comeback here. It's that time. Oh. Wait a minute. Well, Nick Man, we're just following the enchanted key at this point to find a place with a connection to Saren. I kind of guessed it was Entrana, and I was wrong. I didn't have my finger on, Eastern Ardoin. Okay. Property? Slippery old bat? Sedgedor has told me about you, a wizard and an inventor, has aided me. 2 jobs, that's gotta be tough. Not when you combine them, it isn't. I invent magic things. That's very clever. So what have you invented? My latest invention is a patent-pending teleportation block. It emits low-level magical signal that would allow me to locate it anywhere in the world and teleport anything directly to it. I hope to revolutionize the entire teleportation system. Don't you think I'm great? I mean, it's great. So where's the other block? Well, I would guess somewhere between here and the Wizard's Tavern. Okay, Nick, man. All I know is it hasn't got there yet. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the RPDT. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Oh, okay, what's this? Or actually, probably this. There's a lot of promising looking locations here. Okay, it's warm. Guthix, huh? The key is burning hot. It's facing directly toward Guthix's body. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go down here and, get real close to the body. I don't know what it is. I gotta tell you. This place creeps me out. Like, this is probably, for me, the creepiest place. It's just something about the scale of this place, like the seemingly bottomless, abyss. It goes off into infinity in almost all directions. And then the sheer size of Guthix, it's really scary. The key is steaming. Please take care. Yeah, I'm going to take care, all right. Okay, I mean... Predum abducto. I was just talking about this. Oh, okay, Nick Man. I'm afraid of the space void, for sure. I told you guys. I didn't know this was going to happen. I promise you. But I was just thinking about everything I've been doing, and we're getting exactly that moment to talk to Guthix. And Guthix feels like he could just open his mouth and eat us. Oh, I guess you're right, Mather. If this is past Guthix. It is not often that someone finds their way in here. Who might you be? Okay, so I apologize. The transparent chat box with Guthix's trademark green text is a little hard to read. I am the World Guardian. The enchanted key brought me here. World Guardian, what a curious title. And who appointed you Guardian of the World? You did. I see, or I will, I suppose. It is good. It's like, the snake moment in Metal Gear. What's funny is, now we have this question of, did I get named World Guardian because of my merits, or because I told Guthix in the past that he would name me World Guardian one day? We'll never know. I am intrigued you find yourself here now, even as I prepare my greatest workings with the Amsterdwists. Why are you here? No, I didn't. I don't think I gathered that, but I had to fight. Was that what was guarding the Stone of Jas, or the chamber in to see Guthix's body or something? I can't remember. What year is it? Forgive me, I do not know the words you use to count the ages. Since we are known to one another, perhaps I can tell you what is going on in Gielinor now. This wonderful world has been besieged by younger gods. They have brought with them their wars, their cruelties, and their callousness. The people of Gielinor has suffered enough. I have no choice but to banish the other gods. So this is right at the moment when Guthix is going to banish the gods. All of them. You've already banished Saren? Not yet. She is different from the others. She cares not for power or worship. She just wants to protect and care for her people. So, I don't know how this works and in what order these things played out, but... And I don't want to pick a bone with Guthix, there's no point, but could we agree that V did not want worship either, and not really power, just to be a hero, right? But V did get banished with the edicts. Maybe being a hero is too much power. V left willingly? Okay. That makes sense. I would wish nothing more than for her to stay, but the lesser gods have forced my hands. I must ask her to leave, though it breaks my heart to do so. No gods could stay on Gielinor, not anymore. You know about the key? The Amsterdwist? Yes, Saren and I discussed it in detail. She was very proud of the ingenuity of her elves. I cannot blame her. To step through time is a most impressive feat. So the whole future thing... I watched you die. I couldn't save you. All things must die. That is the balance of life. For life to have meaning, it must be finite. The longer we live, the more we realize that all things come to an end and that nothing is truly forever. It is mortality's greatest gift that things like friendship, peace, and love can seem eternal. I have always known my death would come, and it does not frighten me. Okay. You made me the World Guardian. You shared your power with me and told me to be a guardian of this world. Yes, I sense my power within you. I'm going to take it back. Use it wisely. Live up to the mantle I have bestowed upon you. I have faith in you. So about that, there's something happening. Zeros has returned in my time. He's corporeal again. Zeros. I have heard this name before. Saren spoke of him. I am not aware of his presence. If he was here, he departed long before I awoke. He was slain by one of the gods you banished, but has since returned. To return from death is an unnatural act requiring great power. I know. I don't know how he did it. It's crazy. That, beats me, but I couldn't really do anything about it, and here we are. Be wary of this god, adventurer. Such power rarely comes without a cost. Right. Nothing happened when Zeros was brought back. I don't think anyone, deliberately messed up the process or ritual, so I think it's okay. I need to restore Saren. I've come on behalf of the elves. We need to know how we can restore Saren. Restore? I'm afraid I do not understand. When you demand she leaves, she will choose to shatter herself into crystals rather than abandon the elves. Saren, such incredible sacrifice. Her bond to the elves must be unbreakable, but I cannot discriminate. Gielinor must be safe from the wrath of gods. I did make him a body, Nickman, but didn't I make him the Saren side body that, continuously burns and hurts him and diminishes him? Right? Couldn't I have taken the other path and made him stronger? I gave him agony. You're right, Gielinor must be safe from the wrath of the gods. I gotta remember that. It is the only way. Do you know if it's possible to rebuild her? Perhaps. First you'll need to collect the major pieces of her remains, I guess? Collect what major pieces of her remain? How do we reconstruct them? Elven magic is unlike any the other races possess. A rare few of them wield it with far greater power than their kin. Not only did these elves create the key you hold, but the most proficient among them are able to form vast crystal structures with voice alone. They have even mastered the elements and become able to manipulate nature. An elf that commands such power may know the song required to reshape their goddess. What about all the parts that have been lost? I don't know. It may be that you'll need to find a way to restore what is missing. Snore 100%. The reason I play RuneScape is because of the story and the lore. It is goofy, intentionally, and even unintentionally at times, and I like to have a good time with it, but it's by far the most compelling lore that you're going to find, in an MMO, certainly, and it's the fact that it's continuing to evolve and, and even has books and stuff is amazing. But here's what we're going to do to help restore Saren. I hope you all can understand this. We've got some holes in the Saren DNA, and we're going to use frog DNA to kind of just fill in any missing gaps to help Saren restore. I don't think anything's going to go wrong with that. Nature will find a way. It's fine. Herbie, good evening. Exactly. That's right. Nature finds a way. Elves find a way. Thank you, Guthix. Wait. I feel the presence of another here. We are being watched. I haven't read one, Snore, but I appreciate the recommendation. Is there one in particular that stands out? So, obviously, if I'm being watched, that would be funny, Hermie. It's Sliske, who is always here. The one who will one day kill you. Someone's spying on us. I could sense Saren's essence. Oh, never mind, not Sliske. It's evil Sliske. Or evil Saren, maybe? It is her, but different. The intruder is somewhere in this chamber. I suggest you seek them out before you depart. Okay, I'll be back. What it is Guthix being so enormous and talking to Guthix like this, it gives me the vibes of like talking to the Dragon Mother in Subnautica, you know, just this huge thing that's kind of like floating, and it just really scares me. All right. I am going to look around for the spy, as it were. That's true. She is nice. Guthix is nice, too. It's still scary, though. I don't know what it is. Oh, wait. Yellow dot. Oh, Hallound. Hello? Oh, you spotted me. I did. Wait, I recognize you. Have we met? Yes, we have. I saw you another time I traveled to the past. That's right. You were the human I saw all those years ago, the one misplaced in time. How strange that we would meet again. You're quite fascinating for a human. Are you related to Hallound? Why would you ask that? I mean, your name... You look just like her, your names are similar. Well, that's because we're born from the same mother. You might say we're twins. Well, I appreciate that, Snore. Thank you for the recommendation, my friend. So she's the same age as you. Even now? Oh, yeah. Oh, I've said too much. I won't speak of her anymore. Uh-oh. This is odd. What you doing here? I'm sorry, I shouldn't really tell you. Saren sent me herself. You could trust me. I'm working with the elves. That's actually why I'm here. But I saw you talking to Guthix. It's him I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on. Ah, so that's why you're here. Perhaps I should let him know. Oh no, please. It's only because Saren is worried he's going to make her leave. I'm to report back if Guthix leaves this dwelling. Okay, well... My mistress calls for me. She's displeased. It was wrong of me to speak to you. I should go. Wait. We have the same teleport animation. You also use the wax. Return to me. I like how Hallound is like, there's no way Guthix could sense my presence hiding behind this rock pillar. I'm so sneaky. Hi. Saren has been keeping watch over me. Yes, the intruder was an elf called Hallound. I am aware of her, one of Saren's creations, a piece of Saren with a will of her own. What about Hallound? Hallound said an elf I know called Hallound was her twin. Do you think she meant someone else? Hallound is a part of Saren, a shard. It is unlikely she is the only one. If this is true for your friend, then I'm afraid you will both face difficult decisions ahead. Oh. I see. So is this one of those moments where it's like Hallound basically has to die if Saren is going to be brought back because he's like a major shard of Saren, so we gotta say goodbye like we did, what was that, like, awesome czar rock guy that we became friends with, that we had to, sobbingly say sayonara to? Yeah. Yes, it feels... I'm getting some vibes. I could see the difficult decision. What should I do now? You have the information you came here for. Gather the major shards and find an elf that has the power to restore them. I will visit Seren for the final time. Trying to change her mind may be futile, but it will help me accept her fate. What we need to do is give Seren a letter. Now, she's not going to want to open this letter because of time travel and what could happen. But when she does, we're going to see her shatter and think it's all over. But then she's going to open her white jumpsuit and reveal that she's been wearing a bulletproof vest. Based on intelligence that we gave her. And the Libyans won't be able to take her soul. It's the only way. Go now. The elves of your time need you. I don't want to leave you. For the ultimate Guthix fan. Thank you for your help. Goodbye. I look forward to meeting you again. Pisker Cat, good evening. Good to see you. Alright, you have a Pisker Cat. Let's just not tell any of the druids or druidesses, druidess. You know, I gotta tell you, druid is one of those words that I always just think of as not gendered. Like, I'm not saying that druidess, like, I can't see it, but, like, I guess I feel like I always call druids, male or female, just druid. So I didn't feel the need to be like, well, this is definitely a female druid. I don't know, maybe that's just... Maybe I don't understand druids enough. Yeah, Hermie, exactly, right? So then what's, like, then the male druids are like, well, wait a minute, like, I'm a druid, but then... Anyway, yeah. All right. Hey, I got some news. Man, I really wish I could do something about the camera. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just like, it's automatic. You've returned. How goes it? The enchanted key worked. It took me back to the time, in time, to speak with Guthix. The legends of the key were true. Surely a being so powerful as Guthix had important insights for us. Yeah, he told me we need to collect the major shards of Seren, Alund. We'll need replacement crystal frog DNA to fill in the gaps, so to speak. Replacement crystal? The only place we could get that would be Tardiad. The major shards he spoke of, we gathered them during the aftermath of Saren's shattering. We can worry about replacement crystal once we had gathered them once more. It's, it makes me laugh because we were playing Day of the Tentacle, and it's like cubic zirconium, you know, like we're going to use some like cheapo stuff, and it's going to result in disaster. We're going to need to spend a little bit of money and get the real thing. Where are they now? I think those laws died with Guthix. It was a chaotic time. The 4 largest shards were divided and given to the clans of similar cultures for safekeeping. I remember it as though it were yesterday. The bonds between certain clans ran deeper back then. Amlaud and Heffen were known as the Spiritualists. We still protect our shard to this day. Ah, yes, I had almost forgotten how Chris and Malier used to be bound. The Naturalists, that's what they called us. Indeed, our shard is well hidden. Lord Chris and I alone possess the knowledge required to find it. It is well known that Clan Kadarn and Ioworth formed the military. We were at the war at the time, though. The old Lord Ioworth had a certain disregard for our goddess. Backstorian likely hid the shard entrusted to the military. And then there is the artist, Clans Ithil and Traherne. Long have we built the foundations of elven civilization, so of course we were entrusted with a shard. That's right. Did Guthix share anything about how to reform the pieces? Perhaps a new crystal singing technique? All he said was we need to find an elf who knows powerful ancient magic to restore them. The kind possessed by some of your ancestors. Oh, well, maybe we need to use the enchanted key again? Let us focus on gathering the shards first. Perhaps we'll find something useful on the way. Was there anything Guthix told you? Anything that could help us? No. I see you've been hitting the tanning bed a little bit more, Elund. You look a little darker in complexion than your twin, Halund. Dun dun dun. I found out something that might explain why you want to return the shards to each other so badly. I'm not quite sure how to say this, but apparently you may be a part of Saren, like Halund before she became the Dark Lord. What? Me? A part of Saren? Oh, don't give me this indignant, surprised act. I spoke to Halund in the past. She said you were twins, born from the same mother. She showed me pictures, birth certificate. She had her 23andMe. Like, don't even try to mess with me about this one. This is a lot to take in. I need some space to think. Sure. That's understandable. Everyone, we should give Elund some breathing room. Adventurer, come and speak to us individually to learn more of how we might find the shards. All right. I'll do that. What's up? How can I find the spiritualist shard? The shard entrusted to Lady Heffen and I was found in the poison waste. Darn! Many years have been spent trying to purify it of all the corruption that gripped it there. Thanks to the hard work of the monks in the monastery, I believe we're close to finally purging the poison once and for all. You know, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but at the beginning of the stream, I was just ambling around Prif trying to find Elund, and I went up to like the highest point at the temple, and wasn't there a corrupted shard just in there? Is that one of the major shards, or is that like some... Is that something else? Lady Heffed tells me it will involve a ritual at the monastery. Oh, okay. Well, that's where I was. Contemplation of which will require 3 light cores that can be gained through divination in the Amlad district. Good luck. Bring the shard back here when you're done. Okay, cool. Well, it's the same one. Well, I know where that is. Our shard was in the poison waste. Okay, we already kind of know this. Alright, I got it. I didn't know if there's any other deets. Hello, we buried our shard beneath the earth in the heart of Prif. Eventually, it transformed a simple seed, which instead became a mighty crystal tree. Through the magic of this seed, we locked the cave that held this shard to the tree, and then the tree split into a network of trees. Now the shard can only be found by a tree that is in an active stage of growth and a special potion used on it. Sadly, I can no longer recall the recipe fully. I only remember pieces. You are able to purchase it at Walmart. It is called Miracle Grow. First, you will need a grand defense potion as its base. Okay, I got that. From there, you'll need to find a rare ingredient from Isoftar and another ingredient that is a closely guarded secret of the Treants. Okay. Bark. Unfortunately, that's all I remember, but it's... I hope it's enough. Yeah, that's not really that good. What's up, man? The mailer and my clan took our shard. We buried it. Over time, crystal tree. Right. I know the secret. Seek out the tree. Use the potion. Okay. He doesn't have any extra deets. Here, this may help you. It's a poem written by Backstorian himself. The first part you may know, but only a handful of us know the existence of the second section. Fair enough, Mather. Arianwin, this is just a unbelievably dirty limerick that you've handed me. Herbie, I know. Look at me. Lord Kadarn hands you the book. I'm sure it'll be valuable in tracking it down. Yeah, alright, what you got? Okay. Here we go. What care for I this mortal coil, where treasures are yet so frail? For it is you, that is my lifeblood, the wine to my holy grail. And if I see the judgment day, where the gods fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory, as my kingdom turns to rust. Though all my love is turned to ash and my dreams are all but gone, my actions must not be too brash, for you may yet live on. So my grief and pain for now is sealed beneath the waters that we used to love, okay, until new hope is at last revealed, and you return from the world above. Okay, waters. Yep. We hid the shard under the watchful gaze of Lady Ithel. There was some sort of defense system in place as well. I can't for the life of me remember what it is, though. It'll probably shoot you and kill you instantly. Okay. All I know is that the shard's hidden deep beneath the earth. The entrance is watched over by Clan Ithel. Not sure what that means, I'm afraid. But it's your name. Like, that's all you've got? You need to gather the 4 great shards. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'll get you the shards. You want some shards? It's one of those moments where it's like, you think, as the World Guardian, that you've, like, made the big time, but you realize you're just middle management at the end of the day. Like, I don't know what kind of mental judo move the, conclave of elves just pulled upon me, but somehow they've been guarding shards of their god that they want to bring back for millennia. And they got me to walk out of that room and down those steps to go get the shards myself. How did I allow that to happen? They just delegated this responsibility to me. Like, they know where this stuff is better than I do. They've got the magic. It's their shard. Why am I doing this? I get tricked every time into doing the grunt work for these people. Fine, I'll get it. I'll get you the shard. You stay up there and don't give Alun the space that he kindly asked for. Just be up in his business, crowding him while he processes that he's going to get killed when you bring back Saren. I'll go do it. I am the most competent, right? I mean, that old lady, like, I mean, I guess they're all old, rightfully, but the robot lady, it is concerning, Nick Man. Robot lady is like, yeah, we built this really wicked defense system. Pretty much kills everybody. I designed it myself. I don't really remember how it works. You go ahead and get through it. Like, wait a minute. You made this defense system. You put the shard there. You get it. You've got to have, like, the, I'm sure you encoded in that fourth law of robotics or whatever, like, the defense system cannot kill, a member of the elven clans or whatever. Like, in, I guess, Herbie. But these are even riskier. These are like fetch quests that will kill you. In RoboCop, like the hidden directive that RoboCop has to not kill anybody who is a member of, whatever that corporation, the evil corporation that wants to build a new Detroit. Like, there's got to be that hidden directive implanted in the security system, and yet it's not for me. I have to go face it head on. I guess, Herbie. You're right. Alright, let's see here. What's up? I gotta get this thing. Meet Lady Heffen to purify the stone. Yeah, sure. Oh, I need the cores. That's right. They said the cores were in... Tardad or whatever? Tardadad? Tardis land? Alright. Tardiad. Yeah, there you go. Tardiad. Okay. Well, it's, is that in Prif, or is that, like, outside? Where am I going? I'm not familiar. No, they ain't got that. That's not in the Temple of Light, is it? I don't have to go back to that nightmare and fight shadows, do I? Don't make me do that. Oh, okay. Alright, I believe you. Oh, you mean I gotta go through the world gate? Do I have the password for that? I ain't got that. I got Friendiske and Kethsey. That's all I got. Oh, okay. Alright. One thing at a time, fine. This darn world gate. You think Char's still down there? Like, does Char still use this as the home base? It's probably got a lot of bad memories. Like, she was trapped in there for a while. Probably someplace else. Oh, she is still down there? That surprises me. Now, she's, you know, bigger than me to stick with that place. Hey, Sid, good evening. Good to see you. Alright, so I need to get to the Ithel. So I gotta tell you, as a moron, it would be nice if there were, like, street signs. I guess I could just look at the people. Card on, alright. I need to. You got that right. Amlod. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Blissful shadow. I just ripped it apart. Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we're getting a little training in. It sounds like we need to get comfortable then. I thought about that, but will it weaken me? That's not bad. Just out of curiosity, just between you and me, when Lady Heffen was telling me about this, like, how hard did she have to stop herself from laughing because, like, the pouch on her belt was just filled with light cores? And she's like, you need to get 3. Don't know where you can find them. Oh, they're just on the ground? Oh, God, Nick, man. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Wait, I see a shadow core. That's not what I need? Well, it's not... It did show for a second. Okay. I got 2. I got manifest. Do they need to be the same? Can I just use any 3? Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I got 2 light cores. Nothing happened with this one. Oh, okay. I don't have enough divination. Okay. So I can't kill... I gotta kill the smaller ones. $91 is a bit out of my price range. My divination, exactly 80. That's worth 11,000. I'll take it. Oh, you need 81 for the... Alright, so I can't do blissful. I can only do... no, not blissful. Truthful. Give me the truthful. The babies. That's all I got. I can boost with potions, is what you're saying? So you're saying for combat, don't go revolutions anymore? Alright, that didn't work. Sid, you got that right. I need to use the force for that trick. Yeah, I turned it on. I think I had turned it off for some quest or something. I got it back on. All right, I got 3 light cores. Uno momento. Here we go. The ritual requires us to synchronize several poses in a row so we are in harmony. Then we will perform an incantation in the Elven tongue. I will speak the words and then you must copy me. At first, there will be 3 words and poses, but these will increase to 5 as the ritual intensifies. What are the words and meanings? The words we must speak are puro, meaning purify, glana, meaning cleanse, adfer, meaning restore, diardal, meaning expel, and legred, meaning corruption. Got it. I'm ready to start. I'm so good at this. YMCA would have been sweet, Snore. Alright. Diardo Glana. Oh. Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat. Sorry about that, Lady Heffen. Let's try again. Crane. Ward. Lotus. Alright, here we go. Glana. Oddfer. Puro. Alright, Glana. Adfer. Bureau. Alright, 2 more to go. Crane. Lotus. Crane. Lotus. Oddfer. D. L. Adolg. Oddfer. D. L. G. Alright. It's getting rough. Lotus. Ward. Bow. Lotus. Crane. All right. G. P. A. D. L. G. P. A. D. L. G. P. A. D. L. That would be awesome, Snore. Well done. The spiritualist shard has been purified. It looks a lot better. Almost looks like it's cel-shaded. Kind of stands out from the rest of the graphics in the game. Return the shard to me or Lord Omlad when you next visit the tower. I will. So, I'm glad we did that. And we got it taken care of. But, again, it's one of those amusing things where, like, okay, we need to cleanse this part of the god, our god, who we're all connected to, except for this guy here. And we have to do a really complicated ritual. Now, we have people who have been practicing these exact poses and know this language. They've been doing this for centuries. We're going to just kick one of them out and have this guy who's kind of learning this on the fly for the very first time, part of this ritual. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Like, I could have easily watched, but it was cool to take part in it. I just can't believe the amount of trust that they have. It is a bunny. the Easter Bunny. Right, Nick, man. Okay, so the rookie did it. We need to get a blood cap mushroom and a winter cap mushroom. So we just need to leave Prif and get the mushroom. Are those blood caps right there? I mean, hit me. Alright. No. So when we bring Saren back, she's going to be like, "Thank you, my wonderful elves, for bringing me back from the dead when I accidentally tripped and shattered myself. It wasn't my intention, but it happened. Now, to get back to my agenda of just passively nurturing your growth, could you please, at your earliest convenience, acquire me some trifles? I'd like a new pillow. I think the Stone of Jas will do nicely, and perhaps a walking stick. Maybe the Staff of Armadil. Can you acquire them for me? No reason, I just want them. Post haste." Oh, God. We certainly do. I changed up, though, to a different staff. We are looking for shrooms. Now there's the poison waste, but... oh, those are berries. I was like, I got it. Nah, that ain't it. Oh, good God, I've been struck in the unmentionables. That trap. Oh, God. Right in the back. Well, but they said the bloodcap mushroom is found in the forest surrounding Priv. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Oh, I passed by one of them. Is it not marked with a red dot on the minimap? Okay. I think I see it. The very red thing. All right. Step 1. So for the winter cut mushroom, I got to talk to a sentient tree, and you said there was one. There was some in Prith. Does the tree by the Grand Exchange count? Hello, Tree Whisperer. I have been alone so long, but it is good to be part of the Anima Mundi once again. I can hear my brethren clearly, but not all of them. I wonder, might you help reconnect me to them? I cannot sense my brethren in Port Sarim. I cannot sense my brethren in Etceteria. I cannot sense my brethren in Brimhaven. Wow. Manor Farm. Okay. No. I don't want to do that. No, I need to talk to you about, Evil Tree? No, that's not really what I want to talk to you about. I need... Oh, thanks. I can now plant an additional spirit tree. Cool. I need to talk to you specifically about the secret. So the only other talking tree that comes to immediate mind would be the guy by the Grand Exchange, but he's just part of the same kind of network. Okay. Let me just look around a little bit here. All right. Oh, yeah. That guy. Hello, welcome to my store. I'm looking for a rare ingredient for the elixir of revealment. Now that is something I haven't heard in a long time. I like this Lord of the Rings reference. You must be looking for the Winter Cup mushroom. Yeah, you know where I could find one? Yes, I could tell you where to find one. It reminds me of a funny story. Oh, that sounds really interesting. That's interesting, Hermie. I know that, like, there's all this stuff about trees talking to each other through mycelium networks. Coding is incredibly boring. Try to stay awake. Oh, okay. It begins on a... Am I supposed to be doing something like, oh, hitting these books? Okay. It's the stay awake minigame. Blah appeared something out of nowhere. He gave me the mushroom. Yay! I don't want this. No idea. I just remembered this is the only one that came to my mind immediately, so I guess this doesn't count. I don't know how to know if it's active or not. Oh, okay. It just says it's attuned with nature. Oh, okay. North and west. Okay. Oh, okay. They're marked on the world map? All right, we're going for it. I see it. Oh my god, do I have to repair this bridge again? We got it. So this one is growing. Because it has these shards. So that means I can use my... okay, do I need to chop the shards? Okay. I tried to use the potion on the tree, and then it was like, you can't reach it, so yeah, I should have just used it on the shard. I made an error. This cave stinks. Oh, there it is. Heh, heh, heh. Got it. Sweet. So now we gotta go back to Priv. Welcome back. It's me. You have recovered the shard. I never doubted you would. Now you need to find the other shards. Alright, look what I got. Here's the shard we purified. With the corruption purged from our part of Saren, I feel like a great weight has been lifted from me. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. So, we're halfway done, as Nickman said, 2 out of 4. And we're doing great. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and playing some RuneScape tonight, doing a really cool quest. I got to talk to Guthix, which I joked about, and then it happened. I traveled through time, all sorts of amazing things, and yet we're still here, bringing back another goddess soon. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We'll be back with RuneScape next week, and tomorrow night we are going to play another builder of life and land, a kind of cozy take on Banished style game, if you're interested. Nickman, Sid, Snore, Grim, Hermie, Sir Theodore, Mather, Episcocat, everyone out there, take care. Have a great one.